Well, Thanksgiving's around the corner tomorrow, so I decided to create a PSA for all of you vapors out there. And I wrote the five, just the top five, of probably 100 different reasons why I'm so thankful that I no longer vape. Alright, so I vaped for 7 years straight. Before that, I smoked cigarettes, and this will be my third Thanksgiving without nicotine at all. And here's the list. Number one, no more vape thoughts. No, I don't think you understand. 1 minute. I don't think you understand what a blessing this is. If you vape for a while and you understand, like, the very first thing that you think when your eyes literally wake up into consciousness is, where's my vape? And then throughout the entire day, that thought is just in the back of your head, no matter what you're doing. You could literally be like on a water slide or like on a roller coaster, or you could be like at your wedding, literally like your wife or husband's like putting the ring on your finger, and you're literally like reminded that there's a vape not in your hand, and you panic. And then like the very last thing before you go to bed is, where's my vape? And like that is literally the stream of thoughts that just completely dominate your consciousness. Those are literally gone. It's not like I have vape thoughts all the time, or like even somebody has a vape and it looks appealing. It's like no thoughts at all. Even when I see a vape, my actual thought is, holy crap, I forgot that existed. I have no desire to hit that at all. Like, I don't think you understand what a blessing, what an absolute huge piece of gratitude to be thankful for it is when you no longer have any thoughts relating to nicotine and addiction and all that drama. Number two, less anxiety. And I wrote notes on this too. So less anxiety at work, at home, with family, during a meal. So this is a huge one. Is when I was vaping, I was anxious all the time. And the reason is because, like, you're addicted to something. So your body literally creates anxiety when you can't always be using that thing. And there's a lot of times in your life where you can't always be hitting your vape. Like, if you work from home and you're on a Zoom call, like, what are you going to do? Like, the whole chocolate rain, like, take a vape hit off the screen. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I used to do that shit. And, like, I'd be at work at a psych hospital, and I would, like, go and hide in the laundry room and vape, like, anxious all the time. I was anxious for a whole bunch of reasons, but one of them was namely drug addiction. Addicted to drugs, so of course I'm anxious all the time. Like, my anxiety levels, although it doesn't appear this way, because I love this, talking about this, I'm so excited about it, they're so down. Like, I'm actually going to be able to be at Thanksgiving dinner this year and spend, like, a whole hour, like, going, getting the food and be excited for it, and, like, eat slowly and enjoy the food, and I don't have to rush through it with anxiety in order to hit my vape. And I won't have to, like, go and shamefully hide from my family to hit my vape, or, like, literally do it under the table like an animal. So, less anxious, huge blessing, so grateful for that. All right, this is a good one. I don't like talking about the scare tactics of quitting vaping. Like, I don't really do that, but my chest was very, very painful when I was vaping, and that's completely gone. I used to be able, like, I want you to try this. If you vape a lot, take a deep breath and then exhale slowly, and if you wheeze, that's probably not a good sign. So I used to do this. When I would exhale, like actually a big exhale, I would hear, it sounded like two streams of air. Like, it was literally like the normal air, and then there was like a wheezy background sound. That's completely gone. And I used to get chest pains, like, out of nowhere. They would be super painful, and I'd have to literally hunker down as if I was getting shot at, and crouch and hold my chest and, like, wait for it to clear. And that's gone. So all the pain, like the physical pain of being a vapor that is, like, literally killing us, that's just completely gone. All right, the fourth thing I'm really grateful for is I have a way better relationship with myself, and I wrote notes on this one. So I actually do what I say now, and I do that. Like, vaping was the one thing in my life, like the biggest thing in my life, where I would tell myself I was going to quit, and then I would completely just lie and break the contract I had with myself. And I would do that literally all the time. Like, I'm actually aligned with my values now. So I used to work at a psych hospital, and I'm still in the mental health field, and I was literally addicted to nicotine all the time. And I was, like, hiding in the break room, in the laundry room at the psych hospital, hitting my vape. And then I would go out onto the floor and help people who were dealing with substance addiction, like substance abuse and addiction. So, like, totally out of integrity. And that was just a small example of all the things I was doing with vaping that was out of actually the values that I have for myself. So, like, now that I don't vape and I actually know I'm not going to, my relationship with myself is so much better. I feel like I'm in complete integrity with myself in a lot more ways than I used to be. And I just have so much more love and compassion for myself that I was able to quit for good. All right, and this is the fifth one I wrote. And this is no shade to my family or anybody who's still vaping at all, but this is something I'm actually genuinely grateful for that I don't think I should feel shameful for being grateful about. Whenever I go to my family's house, a lot of them still smoke and vape. Like, my brother still vape, my dad smokes cigarettes. And, like, all the drama that comes with that, it just doesn't exist in my life. And honestly, being around other people who are vaping, when I have no vape thoughts, no chest pain, a better relationship with myself, and less anxiety, like it makes me really grateful that I no longer vape. So the fifth one I wrote on is like, I'm going to be at Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be genuinely enjoying my Thanksgiving without any of that vape drama, and other people at Thanksgiving aren't going to be doing that, and they're going to have all the shit that comes with vaping that's negative, and they're going to be trying to convince themselves that they're really enjoying it and having a good time and that it's important for their life, and I don't have to do any of that shit. So vaping is like, literally, it was killing my life. It was ruining the relationship with myself. It was giving me so much anxiety, and now that I quit, I have so much gratitude. Like, I'm going to show up at Thanksgiving tomorrow so grateful. And a huge part of that is that I'm no longer addicted to something that isn't serving me. And I just want to share that with you. So PSA, if you want to quit vaping on Thanksgiving, this is a bunch of reasons to do it. This is a bunch of reasons to like get this fucking habit under control. If you want free resources, you can check out my bio. But you don't have to do that. Just happy Thanksgiving and good luck with the quitting.